We have found a mongrel in the forest.
Really?
It held technology we have never seen before.
Oh.
We will interrogate it.
Okay.
And then purge it.
What the fuck? Mao and the Muses are in terrible danger. They've been captured by the humans, and they're gonna purge them. I don't even know what that means. Purging is scary. Wait. No!
Yeah, it'll get the Junimaha. Juni!
Motherfucker!
Where are my
language? I
Wait, here am
did
I.
nothing. There you are. Oh. Oh.
Much confused.
And there was darkness. Welcome, everybody. It's the Liching Hour. I'm the Lich, and this is the Apocabitch Roadshow. What I was trying to do in just there is there was darkness again. Because last episode, the Apocabitches, Mao and the Muses, were caught by the humans. Last thing they remember, they fell out of a sled going about 150 miles per hour, driven by a Grinch, dropped to the snowy forest ground, and then were surrounded by suited up humans with guns. Like right before everything went dark and they were tranked up, we're going to talk about what each one of them did or what they remember. Starting with Mao. What do you remember doing before?
I was completely in disbelief that they were fucking normies all the way out. Even though I knew, like, logically in my brain, I knew that they were out here, but emotionally I wasn't ready for them. And so I sort of clutched my dick and Bible in fear and hoped I wasn't going to die.
And then you felt the dart into your neck, and you went down. Game Daddy, before they tased you, what'd you do?
Well, I remember flying through the sky with some big green hairy thing and landing and a bunch of rubber-looking dudes pointing. I'm assuming the what are they called? The strap-ons? They had a bunch of strap-ons, and they were pointing it at us.
Yeah,
I was scared, and then I felt really energized, and then shut down.
Rock. Before they shot like 30 tranks into you, what did you do?
I stare at them hungrily, thinking of all the recipes I can create with their flesh.
I imagined you leapt at one, grabbed one by the, you had your mouth around one. The other ones were shooting you desperately to try to get you down.
I don't go down easily, no.
But Adaya, you were asleep in Mao's backpack. Did you hear any of this going on? Titters, what'd you do?
So, whenever I see Mao, Game Daddy, and Rock go down, especially Rock go down, that was probably the most terrifying thing I saw, I immediately shot up, launched myself at the bear cub, and held the Who tight enough to keep them safe and not hurt, and screamed in my lizard tongue, "Not the babies."
You scream out when you see a dart hit the little Who that you got. Last episode, everybody. Oh boy. TLDR. Last episode, there was a forest fire that they had started themselves, but they had to go protect. Okay, anyway, they had to. They ended up burning down Whoville and being attacked by Grinches. But after saving the Whos, Titter decided to save Whos. Then the Grinches were cool with them and took them up on their sled and sped away from the fire. Oh, wait, because there's two Sharknadoes. Yeah, I'm going to stop right there. We're going to... So, that's where we are right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Muses have leveled up. And so now they can all have 3 mutations each. So mutating a Muse is cheaper tonight. So if you want to mutate, actually, one of them's already been redeemed. 2 OG Christopher redeemed during the first 10 minutes. Which muse do you want to give a mutation to, Christopher? Rock. Rock, what are your current mutations?
My current mutations is burst speed, paralyzing tongue lick, and the teleportation into the alternate reality.
Right. So he's the only one that actually has 3 right now, so he can replace one.
False.
You have 3 too, Titters?
Titters has 3.
Okay.
Healing milk. I can
And then the acid and then the fire.
acid breath, and then I can de-evolve someone.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
That's right.
The de-evolve.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's cool is Rock got the mutation last week of if he eats one of Mao's stash, he can go to this dimension that he got teleported to and lived for 40 years as some kind of barbarian king, and he can go there and then bring something back.
It's mainly going to be weapons,
Yeah.
guys. Let's be honest here.
So
I would be disappointed if it was anything else.
So
I'm
game
really hoping for the trebuchet.
that's not urine, right, Mao?
Oh,
It looks so much like it. All right, so Game Daddy.
Kink shame me, goddammit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
It's so
oh,
look.
brand hard apple cider.
Oh, num num.
Who are you to kink shame my piss kink, alright?
Yeah, so and then Titters can de-evolve people, which is and things, which is awesome. Game Daddy and Buttadiah do not have 3 powers yet. Christopher, would you like Rock to replace one of his, or do you want to choose either Game Daddy or Buttadiah? Oh, and then we are going to start the music because we're not going to do this without music today. Okay. All right, Chris.
Oh, he wants to replace.
All right, Christopher, please give us an example of one and then do a exclamation point chaos. Not example. The way we do it is you get to come up with a power and then roll to determine a power, and then Rock gets to pick between the 2. So give me an exclamation point chaos. That'll give you a roll. We'll pick off the Mutant Crawl Classics mutation list. Meanwhile, so everything went dark for you guys. You're out.
Laser beams.
Freaking laser beams.
Freaking laser beams.
Well,
Laser.
I guess, it's really hard to beat freaking laser beams.
Freaking razor beams?
Freaking razor reams. 173, that is a really high on the list. Pyrokinesis.
Whoa.
Starting fires in other places. Or freaking laser beams.
Oh, that's so hard. Can the laser beams create fire themselves?
Yeah.
Because I feel like the pyrokinesis is like just instantaneously with thought bursting flames.
Right.
Whereas the laser beam, you can see it, it's a visible laser, but it will still cause things to light on fire.
Yeah. Do we need more? Apparently we do.
Yes!
They lit the
More
forest on
Everything
fire.
needs fire.
Now I don't have to depend on Titters to light my forest fires. I can do it myself.
You didn't have to rely on me. I did it willingly.
All right. Well, what do you? I will allow you to shoot lasers out of your eyes and start fires.
Okay, then definitely taking lasers.
All right. So
Lasers all the way.
what is it replacing?
That is a good question. I definitely want to keep the alternate universe thing going. 'Cause that's just amazing.
Yeah, you can't get rid of that. That's awesome.
No, that's a keeper for life.
Well,
I'm gonna think about this.
Who we mutating,
Well,
Shinobi?
question.
Yes.
I was going to ask if he used his paralyzing tongue a lot.
It's very situational, but it came in really handy to get Harry and other people that we want to keep alive,
Yeah.
but we want to interrogate them. It's very handy for that.
True,
And the
I
burst
want you to
speed
keep
is
it
also
alive.
my main weapon of attack, because I literally just headbutt people with my massive size.
But you can also stare at them and burn them.
Yeah, that gives me a bit of range.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna get rid of the paralyzed.
Game
oh,
Daddy.
snap.
Hypnotic screen.
Oh,
Awesome. You want
Ooh.
into the Hypnotoad.
Shinobi? You want to give us a chaos roll too, so we can have another option? Because sometimes
Well, if
what's
they're
happening
used
is
to
we
that.
combine them.
Yeah. I think I'm going to get rid of the paralyzing tongue for some freaking laser beam.
Okay. So let's go to the other dimension. Laser beam eyes and speed.
And then the burst speed, yeah.
Burst of speed. Okay.
Cool.
29 is gas generation.
I mean,
you
Just
know,
pull the
gas.
stink
Farts.
bomb out of his chassis.
Just farts.
I mean, how does a robot fart?
You pull the stink bomb out.
How does a
Well,
robot
it's not
fart?
fart. It's actually gasoline fumes that.
That
flow
sounds
out
like
of
the
it.
title
it's
of a
the
book.
exhaust pipe is just
It does.
misfunctioning. You
Yeah.
know, like
You run on
By David
diesel,
Sedaris.
you know?
David Sedaris is how does a robot fart?
How does a robot fart?
New York Times bestseller 13 weeks in a row.
hey Google,
Right.
how does a robot fart?
Ask Jeeves.
Yes. Alrighty. Well, Game Data, what are you thinking?
I'm really liking that hypnotic screen thing. I feel like that could be super useful.
That would be useful.
Now the question is would the hypnosis be like I can make them do things, or they're just kind of like zoned out for a while?
I would go towards zoned out, not like suggestion.
Okay.
That you're just like be able to attract anything that has an actual thought, that can think.
Yeah.
Gas bombs.
So, I mean, it kind of makes sense because then, like, I got hacking for the robots, and then I got this for the non-robots.
And then you just got a Swiss Army dick, because why not?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I snap stuff.
All right, Game Daddy's got. That'll be your third one. Oh wait, are you gonna take? You're gonna
Yes.
take Hypno Screen? Hypno Screen.
Yes.
I think it's pretty. That's pretty cool. And it seems so natural. Hacking and then
fits.
the Go Gadget Dick and then Hypno Screen.
Yep.
So the only one we got left is Budadiah. Budadiah, maybe we'll pick up some more throughout the episode. So Mao, you wake up, you open your eyes, and you're in a completely different place. One, you're warm, which is nice, but the surroundings, the room around you is cold. It's like all white. There's nothing in it. You're strapped to a large. I mean, you couldn't even call it a bed because it's just like a large piece of metal. It feels like underneath you. It's very, very hard and cold. You're strapped to it. You feel something metal around your neck, like a stiff collar. There's a human standing kind of farther away from you. No longer do they have any that comes. He's just got a lab coat on, and he's got a clipboard. And he looks up.
Is he wearing pants?
He is wearing pants. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so not just a lab coat.
That'd be so hilarious. So yes, he's got lab coat, no pants, completely naked. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. This.
Fucking normies.
He no longer
Can
be
we
wearing.
enter the casting couch?
I see
area?
you've entered my dungeon.
Are we what? Is this now on the
Can I
casting
leave?
couch?
Welcome to my dungeon.
So, let's hold on. Okay, quick question out of character here. I don't see the Apocabitch be rolling channel in the thing anymore.
Yes,
In the
it
Discord.
is there. Oh wait, I think didn't I?
I see Apocabitch chat.
It is down.
Was in there for a
Yeah,
while.
it's in the Apocabitch Roadshow. What do you call it? Category?
In the category?
Yeah, and with the
I'm-
chat, you're in there and you don't see it.
No,
So something
I
wrong,
might just not have permissions for it.
which is weird.
Yeah, we have
I
Chad,
Thanks.
Graveyard,
additionally do not see it.
Cannon, Long Pie.
All the people who are supposed to be able to use it can't see it.
I just noticed that and I
Roll for
figured I'd
fun.
mention it in case like there was something going
How
on.
about now, guys?
Oh, somebody just left.
Oh yeah, someone got kicked.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
Tom.
I'm still not seeing it.
That was me.
Really?
Sorry.
I just let me save changes. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
There
Oh.
it is.
Hey, 50 new messages since
Great.
November something.
They're all there. Okay, I see it.
There you go.
Okay. Where was I?
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, right. Mind controller command. That would be the hypnotic thing. Yeah, Christopher.
Yeah.
Hit fucker. There he is. Okay, where were we?
Didn't
You asked
work.
me where the Apocabitch rolling was. We got that. This guy looks up from his clipboard, Mao, he sees that your eyes are open. He goes, oh. He turns and he does a little key thing. He touches his hand to the
Nope, they're closed again. They're closed again.
All right, you'll see that. The door opens. You hear a shh, and he leaves. Okay? You alone in this cold, sterile, smells like funny, like harsh. Meanwhile,
Cleaning chemicals. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
the Muses, you wake up in a kind of similar situation, except your room is full of cages and boxes and odd things, and you find all yourselves in different style of cages or boxes. Game Daddy, you're in this tank of like gelatin, clear gelatin with all these little diodes in you, and you're like floating. Rock, you're on the Rock, you're on the floor. Yeah, Rock, you're on the floor in like this big cage. It's a hard plastic with little holes around in it, and there's this woman who's like looking in, a human, and she's saying something, and it sounds like she's trying to be cute. She's like, "Oh, you're so cute," but she's doing it real low because there's this other guy who's looking over at Titters, you're up on a shelf kind of, and in a bigger cage up there. And then Budadiah, you're next to Titters in another little cage too.
Where is my children?
These people are studying you. They're like, this guy's writing something on his clipboard. He's watching you do something. Titters. He throws in something that smells kind of yummy to you, like a little thing, and through one of the holes.
Where's my treat?
Do you want to eat it?
What does it smell like? What does it look like?
It smells like food.
What does it look like?
Oh,
It's a treat.
Your little who is on the table, and okay, so there's a table in the middle of this room, and then the cages and stuff all around the walls. And on the table, you see in a little cage the little who, and then underneath that table is another cage. You can see your bear cub. He's like looking up at you, going, "Rrr." "Eat it."
So,
Dredge and Greed says you got to eat it.
Eat it.
I was gonna say I passed.
Open up your mouth and feed it.
He scribbles on his thing. And he moves over to Budadiah.
Well, first I split it in half and send it to both of them. But yeah, make sure that the who gets it too.
Budadiah, you look next to you, on a cage next to you on the other side, from opposite of Titters. There's this like really weird, like squirrel badger looking thing. When you look over, he's just sitting there staring at you. And when you look and you lock eyes with him, he goes,
Me bugging you.
He goes, "When I get out of here, I'm gonna eat you."
How close am I to this cage?
You were the opposite side of the room on the floor.
What in the hell was in that motion? Christ.
How far am I from this cage?
I'm gonna eat you. Shinobi is mutating somebody.
I think he's going to go for Budadiah since he's the last one without 3 powers, and he asked in chat.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Which, I have a question.
Yeah.
How far is this guy away from me?
He is maybe a foot away from the cage, but the cage is like, well, you haven't really tested it out, but it's like a clear material of some sort with small holes.
But okay, could I acid spit into that cage?
You mean into the whose cage? Your cage,
One that's
or out of your cage?
I'm saying out of my cage
Poison
into
needles.
the squirrel that's currently threatening one of my teammates.
No, you were on the other side. You wouldn't be able to get. In fact, you're going to have to. If you want to try to squirt, you can squirt. You want to try to spit.
How many action points
Do you
do we have?
Yeah, that's a really good question, huh? We're starting out.
How many
Is
action
it
points?
viable?
You got 4.
4.
Yep.
How many would this cost?
To spit to the other. It's not possible to the other cage. Because I imagine
possible?
you got a big cage with you in it, big cage with Budadiah in it, a big cage with this other weird creature on the other side.
And is Rock below me?
Rock is on the other side of the room on the floor. And the woman who's down there, she looks over her shoulder to see the guy. He's not looking. She like pulls something out and she's like a flap of meat, Rock. And she's like, "Oh, I bet you like this, don't you? Here you go." And she like shoves it in the hole and plops it. And it smells amazing. Like it's some kind of animal, like pig or something.
At
Oh,
this,
prosciutto.
I am going to use my newfound freaking laser beams directly at this woman.
No!
Yes.
She's the only nice one.
That's why she must
Don't
die
fight Panda
for
feeds
her.
you.
She must die for her sympathies. I do not require empathy
So,
or sympathy.
to meet in the hole.
Wait, before this happens, I want to use all 4 action points to try to break out right now.
God damn
There it is.
I love you, Suni. Or Shinobi.
Love you
They
too,
both
buddy.
start
I
with
saw the
S.
red name.
Well, hold on,
And
Titter.
they both start with S.
Hold on, Titters. Let Rock do this. Buddediah,
I start with a T.
Buddediah, you
Yeah,
got a choice
okay.
between poison needles and infravision. Infravision. Doesn't sound that fun, does it?
Is it like infrared?
Let's do.
Yeah,
let's do.
you
We'll,
see heat.
we're gonna go up. Yeah, infravision, so you'll be able to see in the dark. But you guys can. I got that anyway. I'll go up one and go to light generation. You can blind people with your brightness.
Yeah, poison needles it is.
Do they also
How about
come
glowing
out of
poison
a
needles?
certain area?
What's that?
Cheesy poison needles.
It
Infravision
don't
seemed
come out
interesting.
away. It could come out near there though.
It's the
So
pubical
basically,
region, isn't it?
you'd be able to blind people with your light generation.
I'm a butt cannon. The needles out the butt.
Blinding people is useful, Judge and Green. Thank you. It is. So you could blind people or you could poison them.
Butthole poison needles, please.
It's a party in the front and a nightmare in the back. Or it's I'm trying to think of like
It's a
'cause you
nightmare on
nacho-
both ends,
it's a
really.
nacho cheese coming out of your cloaca, right? Steaming hot nacho cheese, and then the poison on the backside is like the morning after or
Listen,
something.
the scene where that cheese comes out, I don't want any part of that.
All right, so
How long have I been out?
do you want to shoot your lasers for sure?
Yes.
All right, you're gonna spend 2 action points. The moment you do it, though, they fizzle out as they hit the cage. She jumps back and she goes, ha, ha, "Oh no, you can't do that! Don't do that! I'm your friend."
Hiss.
There's something around the cages that's keeping you from doing your powers, or at least let your
Special
powers
surprise for the
out.
proctologist. You're goddamn right.
Well, see, I
Well,
have
I
a
guess I
question.
will eat this meat in a corner away from this woman.
So, you said I'm hooked up to a bunch of wires, right?
Yeah.
So technically, I can't use my powers outside of the cage. However, if they're connected to me and they exit the cage somewhere, theoretically, I should be able to follow that current, right?
Absolutely. So, because there's a data feed taking stuff out from you because they're studying you, and so you try to hack that little thing and go out. But there's a little box outside that is like pretty much shuts you down. It's a wall. You're like can't get any further than that.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
Well,
stuck in that
never
cage
mind
for
then.
now.
never mind.
Mao.
Yeah, we found ourselves in a sticky situation, eh, boys?
But here's the funny thing: do you guys reach out to talk to Mao?
I'm gonna try.
Mao
Sure,
can hear
okay.
you. That's one thing these humans don't
Can
know
you
about.
hear me?
Do you want to kill these
Getting I
humans?
can.
I want to get to my kids across the room.
So you guys
Someone
must
please
not be
help
very
me.
far away from each other.
Mm-mm.
Well, how long have I been out?
You ever heard of that game,
Quite a
Marco
while.
Polo? We're coming for you.
I mean, I don't know how we're gonna escape. Are you trapped as well?
I sure am.
Death to the humans!
Calm your
Filthy normies.
tits. Fucking normies. Okay.
But I'm
Um,
I'm calm. I just want my kids.
the strap on my neck, is it made out of metal or some? Okay, it's metal.
It feels cold and metal. Yeah, metallic.
Do I have access to my hands?
No, you've looked down and you've got like metal things over top, or no, not metal, just like leather straps over top of both
They're
your
leather
arms
straps. Okay.
and your legs.
And they're out.
Yeah,
like
so
this?
you're
Okay.
like classic. Yeah, classic.
Okay, like
Not T-posed.
Sure.
You're down here.
yeah. Okay.
The door opens.
Can-
Go ahead. No, what were you gonna say? Because 2 people are walking in, a man and a woman in lab coats, different than the one that left.
That changes my plan. I was going to ask if I could attempt to dislocate my thumb to remove my hand from the strap.
God.
or break it.
Wow.
Because I can heal myself.
Oh yeah, you can reshape your
Hardcore.
flesh. Oh yeah, Mao has a new power. It's called reshape flesh. Pretty excited about getting a chance to use it. She can use it to heal herself, change her appearance, like what is the dancers? The dancers from Game of Thrones, or
Oh,
hurt other people because you can reshape their flesh, somebody else's flesh.
She's a changeling.
A changeling, yeah, absolutely.
yep. Okay, so
I like her thinking too. I didn't expect that. Can I dislocate my thumb?
can I just break? But I don't know that I would have the moxie to do that in front of other people because I've never tried this before. I don't know. I know that I can do it. I know that I can heal myself, but I've never tried it before, so I don't know how it's gonna go.
Those two,
You got some moxie, kid.
you got moxie, kid. The two scientists come in, and behind them are two soldiers who stand next to the door.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore.
They've got guns.
Nope,
They
never
sure
mind.
do.
I take it back. I'm sorry.
Well, they come up to
I
you.
wasn't thinking bad things.
They're holding your backpack, too. So the one comes up to you, the man. He's got his clipboard, and he stands when he looks at you. A flash of like kind of disgust. You can see the disgust in his eyes. And he goes, "Where did you get this?" And he pulls out the glove that you had found. The cybernetic kind of like for the audience, they had found the very first episode. Mao had found a glove.
Nintendo Power Glove.
Yeah, Nintendo Power Glove, basically, yes.
Honest, yeah.
Like a fancy Nintendo Power Glove. Where did you find this? Does
I
it
don't know.
talk? It does? Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't remember.
Mister, where am
It was in your bag and we found it on you. Where did you find it?
It was in my bag. I don't know.
Oh, hello there.
It's not my bag.
Drum bombs are ready, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Shinobi is ready and waiting.
Yeah, I know.
Please, sir, can I bomb?
I stick my dick in a hole.
May I
Did you
bomb?
already roll one?
No.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. I don't know. Just it was in my bag, but I don't know where that bag's been.
Do you have more pieces of this?
Pieces of what?
What is Lucy?
I don't know. That's a Nintendo Power Glove. I don't know what you're talking about. Can I go?
It's so that she can use the motion controls to play games on me.
Mister, I gotta pee. Can I get up and go to the bathroom?
What is Lucy?
Emma Bam.
There we go.
Are you familiar with a game show called Jeopardy, Mister?
We have
Are you?
ancient show? How do you know
Yes. I read a lot. Duh.
They have Jeopardy in books now?
Well, game show.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
She found
So-
the at home
Oh wait.
like cardboard game fucking.
Yeah.
The courtroom
There was
recording version.
There was like a handheld version that you could stick cartridges in, and you would play it that way and reference a book. I had that, and it was great. But I'm sure that I have found one of those at least once.
All right, we got two things. We got two drama bombs. First one is Mutation. In the theme of tonight, viewer who rolled this would be Legion.
Yay! I was hoping I got a good one.
You get to
Take me,
choose
Daddy.
Muse to roll on the mutation list. For this episode, you get an additional mutation.
Ooh.
The other one is Shut the Fuck Up. All the Muses must be quiet for 5 minutes. It's starting now. Well, actually, no. Starting after Rock, tell us who gets the mutation and give us a chaos roll.
Okay, I want to be selfish. I really, really do, but I'm not going to be.
You rolled it. Fucking
Proud
go.
of you.
You know what? Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
I will be
Okay.
selfish. Yeah, you know what?
Go make another drink since we have to shut the fuck up.
There you go. That's a good idea.
102.
102 is let's go with cryokinesis.
Oh,
Cryokinesis. Being able to
Oh.
freeze
So much fucking
something.
kinesis, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Cryokinesis. Oh.
Cryokinesis. Be able to freeze somebody or something. Mao,
I'm excited to see how you use this.
Mao, the guy's frustrated. He looks frustrated and very irritated.
So what I'm getting at is you're asking me what
Elsa
is
powers,
Lucy,
yes.
and I think that the thing that you wanna be saying is this is a movie starring Scarlett Johansson from the 2000 somethings.
What about this? He pulls out your journal, your Dickin' Bible. It's like, what about this? What is this? Is this yours?
Can't end the night without a good old Dickin.
And then
Put that down?
and then he pulls out the journal, the other journal from Gwynplaine. And he puts out this. He goes, what about this? Have you read this? Where did you find this?
Can I go to the bathroom?
No.
All right. I'm
She's
gonna
not-
pee myself right here.
I don't think, look, the filthy animal's going to pee herself right here. I don't think she's going to be any help. The woman goes, well, it obviously has mutation anomalies like the boy. Maybe we could test her and see if the amplifier will work on her as well. No, he's at least human. This filth needs to be
Is he?
purged.
Is he
It's
though?
Harry. It's Harry.
I know who you're talking about. It's
What?
the little boy. His name is Harry, but he calls himself the Bloodmaster because he's got this giant inflated fucking ego because he didn't have a good parent in his life.
Because
That
he's
one?
a little boy with little toys.
What do you know about the boy?
He's not human.
Sure he is.
Bold of you to think that. Have you checked?
Well, yes, his genetics deviate a little bit, but not like your filth.
But they deviate a little bit. And so that doesn't make him human anymore. Any change makes him a different species.
For the
He's not human.
For the audience, Mao is a human-animal hybrid.
A manimal, if you will.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Sorry, womanimal.
You seem to know a lot about the boy, but you don't know anything about the book that you're carrying in this piece of equipment. We're going
Dude,
to...
I picked the backpack up in the middle of the street somewhere. I don't fucking know. I just used it.
Your moments are numbered starting right now.
How many do I have?
He goes, ugh, purge her, he says to the soldiers, and then walks out with the woman. She gives one last look back and then goes, and he's carrying your backpack. And they walk out the door. The soldiers come forward, and they start unstrapping you.
Fantastic.
They got their guns out. Well, no, they don't even got their guns out yet. They don't have their guns out yet. But go ahead. What
Is there one on each arm?
Yes.
Okay. What I would like to do is the moment that I am free and I'm able to do so, I want to hit both of them in the throat.
You're going to try to hit them?
I'm going to try to hit them. I'm going to... You know, like those row machines? Like, yeah. Like that.
Mao, just busting it out. Okay, we're going to have you roll. Well, someone just Legion. You can't give Apocabooms, buddy. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I don't think we can.
Well, Legion, you can't give Apocabooms, man.
Good job, yeah.
But I will have you roll Smack-a-Bitch. So this is definitely Smack-a-Bitch. Okay. You get to add your... since you're cold right now, you get to add your...
I am.
And Shinobi's giving you a Apocaboom.
Oh my god, Shinobi. Okay. All right. So 10 plus.
Doesn't matter. The Apocaboom's going to give you... The Apocaboom's going to give you
yeah.
a crit, basically.
Yeah, so you deal your damage to the appointment and avoid their attack. At your option, you may choose to do 1d6 damage, but I don't want to expose myself to their attack any more than I already am.
No, Shinobi just gave you a Apocaboom. If you want to use it now, well, it's for now. We don't keep them. We don't bank them.
Yeah, I was going to say, I need to use it now, so.
All right, so show us how you do this, and they're both going to drop.
Okay, so I'm like this, and they've got my arm, and they're like undoing the strap on there. And I assume that they work at about the same pace because they're like leather straps and they're not that complicated. So when they're free and I can kind of bring my arms in a little bit, they're still kind of working at it because, I don't know, that's how it goes in my head. I'm going to reach up and hit each of them in the throat, which is going to kind of partially collapse their windpipe. It's going to hurt like a bitch, if nothing else. Yeah, this is like self-defense 101. Try to go for the windpipe if you can't go for the groin, and I can't go for the groin right now. So, if possible, I want to do that strike, but hold on and sit up and throw them to the ground.
Really? Well,
Yeah,
okay.
if I can. That might be another action. So
I
that's why I'm
say
not
you
sure.
flail out really quick. You bash their windpipes. They go down on their knees, choke, like clutching their. You've got about a minute or two to get your legs undone, and then get out
Okay.
the door.
Are my legs metal or leather strap?
Leather strapped.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my neck's still on. So I okay.
Okay. When you do that, you realize that the neck isn't connected to the table. It's like around your neck. It's a collar.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll figure that out in a minute.
So you get your straps undone, and you get off, and you go over to the door, and the only way to there's a square, and you saw the person put their hand on the square. You put your hand
Yeah.
on it, it's not going to open.
Nope.
You guys can talk now. The muses can
are
talk
they
now.
still are the humans still
Oh, I
alive?
can breathe again.
Legion's like, it's
Okay,
been a
don't
really long 5 minutes, man.
Are the normie soldiers still alive?
What do you guys think in the audience? Is if she crushes their windpipes, are they going to still be alive? They're just going to be on
I
the
don't
floor
know.
choking, right?
It takes 3 minutes for you to die from oxygen deprivation from becoming brain dead.
All right,
They should
so
still be
because of the
alive.
Apocaboom, they're like struggling to stay alive and breathe on the floor.
All right. Do they have a knife? Does one of them have like a knife as a sidearm?
Sure.
Okay. Or can I find a scalpel?
Well,
I think I
scalpel's a
might-
little out of that. Yeah.
Okay. If I can find a scalpel, then
No scalpel.
no scalpel. Okay.
They both got firearms, and you know what? They got a knife. You gonna cut
Okay.
off his hand?
In a moment. I'm gonna
moment.
split each of their throats first because I don't want them
Oh.
to suffer.
Blood for the
want
blood
them to
god.
Blood for the blood god. I don't want them to suffer any more than they have to.
That's nice.
Like it's murder, but I'm not
Open their
terrible.
trachea.
Come on.
You can't open their trachea. So they
Rock
can breathe.
is in your head, just like yes, yes, do that.
Don't fuck with me, bitches. And then I'm going to, if I can, I'm gonna just saw it and try to get the wrist off. There's little bones in there, so I think it won't be really much of an issue to kind of get through it. Just tendony. So I have that now. I'm gonna wipe the knife off on one of the guy's like arms and stick that in my pocket. I think I'd also like to take one of their guns.
Probably a good idea. It's an SMG.
and-
Both of them.
Yeah.
Fantastic. If they have an extra clip, I will see if I can do that. And then, depending,
You get
the
that
extra
sound
clip
box?
is low on my list of priorities, so I'm going to do that and hold the hand up.
Oh, we have another. All right,
The
so
drama bomb.
yeah, we had another drama bomb. Christopher, your next roll is going to be a fail. I just can't. So
Alright.
for the karma, this is going to be beautiful, right? So we get So your next
Great.
roll is going to be trouble. But for this one, you slap his hand up against the thing, and sure enough, it goes beep. Shh, door opens. Now I'm flipping
Alright,
back to the lab room with the muses. So the guy's he's moved over to start looking at Budadiah when suddenly there's like you hear a boom, 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 boom. And he looks over, and you all look over, and you notice that there's a door on Rock's side on the right. Rock, you look over. There's a window. There's someone knocking on the door, and it's a human, but he's got red eyes. And the guy with the clipboard goes.
Harry's here.
The blood guy goes. I'm blood guy. The one dude goes over to the door. He's like,
Oh my god, the filter! Ah!
he opens. He hits the door, and the guy immediately outside the door, because he looks like he knows him. He's like, "What are you doing here? What are you?" And he hits the door. It opens, and the guy with the red eyes jumps through and grabs him. And you guys are still watching. They're struggling. They struggle. They hit Kidder's cage, and then the guy who came in with the red eyes has got a scalpel suddenly. And he slices the one dude in the face. You see blood splatter, and it splatters on the dude with the red eyes. And then he turns and looks at the woman, and she's over there in front of your cage, Rock. And he comes over. He starts coming. She's like, oh, and she doesn't know what to do. She's freaking out. She's on her knees. She kind of falls down. She starts scooting, and he's coming around the table. And then, like, she's in her desperation. She looks over at you, Rock, And she goes, "Can you help?" And she does something. It touches the cage with her hand, and the cage door goes boop. As this dude with the red eyes comes stumbling over, he moves, and once you realize when you're watching all this, he moves kind of jerky a little bit. He's like, and he's coming around the table at the woman, and she's just opened the cage for you. What do you want to do?
Freaking laser beams!
Well, you didn't even have to ask, man. All right,
Are we all released now?
Well, she just released him.
Okay.
Just yet, not yet. Just
I was
Rock.
knocked off a wall.
What's that?
I was knocked off something.
You no, they ran into your cage. Ooh, let's do that. That's fun. So in their fight, the red-eyed guy and the lab doctor, when they bumped into Titter's cage, your cage fell off the wall and landed on the floor. It isn't necessarily open though, but it's in a weird, you're kind of like. Psh.
That's not what I was getting at either. I'm just now on the ground looking around like, what the fuck?
The dude, the lab coat guy who got scratched. You guys watched as this is going on with the woman and Rock in the cage. He's like pushing his face, and he wanders outside the door. He like goes out into the hallway, stumbles out there, while Rock does what with his lasers?
I'm gonna shoot the one that's advancing on the woman.
Yeah, blood eye dude.
Yeah.
You see, as he's getting closer, you see a lot of different types of blood, different like wet and dried blood on his face.
Oh, he's like the first one that got infected. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
One
so
of the soon to be many.
You're gonna shoot him in the face with your lasers.
Oh, I want to make a big old chest cavity where his heart's supposed to be.
Okay, I'll say 3 action points, and you can do that. 3 action points.
Of course.
All right, that leaves you guys with 3.
Sorry, the bottom.
And you succeed, right?
Makes it really easy to forget what 5 minutes is, fella.
I guess we're kind of battling now. So you tell us how that happens. You describe it.
Since this is the first time I've used this power, it's kind of like blinking, maybe a little watery in the eyes, and then just freaking laser beams. Freaking laser beams right out of the eyes. Got some Superman stuff going on over here.
Battle Bomb is I just can't as well. Your next 2 rolls are fails. So for all your awesomeness of like being James freaking Bond.
Right. There is an element of karma, and the universe must be balanced. So.
Exactly. So Rock carves a hole in this poor dude's, this guy's chest. The girl goes, she starts screaming, oh. She looks at you, Rock. She's like, thank you. And she looks a little afraid. What are you going to do?
Is the other one still in the room?
The other guy, no, he stumbles out into the hallway. He had just then stumbled out into the hallway.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hunt him down.
Well, okay, what I'm looking for right now is she's looking at you like, are you just gonna pass her? You're just gonna walk past her?
Yeah, I'm gonna glare at her like, you better know what to do. And if I don't like what you do, you're gonna be dead.
As you start moving, she scrambles up and says a word, and the door closes in front of your face. And she, yeah.
That was the wrong thing to do.
Meanwhile, Mao, you've opened up the door, and you see a long hallway in front of you. About maybe 100 feet forward, you see the 2 people that were in your room. They've stopped, and one of them, they look like they're struggling with another person. The man is struggling with another person. What do you want to do? There isn't anywhere. It's like you're at the end of the hall.
Yeah. I'm going to walk forward quickly but quietly.
Okay.
And see. I want to stay maybe 30 feet back. And sort of see if I can see what's going on.
So it's there's the man and the woman, they're in lab coats, and there's another gentleman in a lab coat. Except this gentleman has red eyes. And there's a door to the left of them, and he's struggling. Okay. And you see him actually bite the doctor that's carrying your suitcase, and blood
All right.
sprays on his face, and that doctor falls back up against the wall, and the guy turns, the blood-eyed guy turns to the woman, and
Okay.
she starts running, and he starts chasing after her, while the doctor that held your bag slumps against the wall and kind of falls down with your backpack. And you
Okay.
see him shaking a little bit, and then he starts trying to get up, all kind of weird, like.
I am going to keep my distance and attempt to fire upon him in his head. I don't know what that is or what's going on. But that doesn't look good, whatever it is.
No,
So-
that shinobi, no. No, they can't use the pocket boom because a muse can just choose to succeed. So the only one who has a random chance of success is Mao. You want to shoot a motherfucker?
Yeah.
All right, so you're
I
gonna fail. Yeah. So you this is the first time you've used this. So you're like, Muses, Rock. You hear bullets raining all throughout the hallway as you're like trying to get a hold of it. It's like crazy in your hands.
Sorry.
One of the-
Sorry.
I'm gonna give you a choice. You can run out of bullets, or you can have a ricochet hit you and take a harm.
I would like to run out of bullets, please.
Okay. So that weapon is out of bullets. You do have the other weapon. You have a out of that one's magazine's empty.
Okay.
Rock, you hearing this outside? Mao isn't very far down the hallway, right outside your door. All this is happening outside the door. The woman closed the door. You look back, Rock, angry, obviously, but the woman is looking at you in fear, and she's back up. She's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm really sorry. Don't kill my friend. What do you guys want to do?
What
I'm
did
still
she
locked out.
touch?
Now she
What did
turns.
she
She
touch
turns and she's
to
watching
turn
outside
the door.
She said something.
Oh, she said something.
Yeah.
Is my cage unlocked right now?
No.
Yeah, we're still locked in.
Yeah.
I want to.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we're
walk
do anything
over
as
to
a
her.
literal murder hobo.
I'm gonna walk over to her and gently, for the very first time in my life, gently take her hand and put it to the other cage, like walk her over to the other cages to free everyone.
She's like, she's like shaking, but she's like, you want me? I'll tell you. Okay.
Scratch.
So she frees. Who's she freeing first? Well, she's gonna free all of you.
Yeah.
She's gonna let you all out of the cages. While she's doing that, she's like talking to herself. She's like, I've gotta save these. I've gotta save these precious beings. It's
And
gonna
then
be
I'm
okay.
gonna
I'm
just
save you.
lead her to the door. I'm gonna lead her to the door and give her a nod.
Mao, you're in the hallway. The doctor who's holding your bag, it's kind of around him, has gotten up and has looked down the hallway to the woman and the man down there. And it started, oh no, he turns. He looks in you see him looking at the door in the hallway. And he slams up against the door and he starts banging on it. Boom, 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 boom. You guys, all the
Is
muses
this the
see
same
that.
door? Yeah.
It's the guy, the other
So we're
lab
all
coat guy
free?
that was with you. He's got red
Are
eyes
we all
now.
freed?
Okay.
Yes, and you're all freed.
Okay.
So the muses are freed, and
Can
you
I-
are leading
can I
her
stun
to the
him?
door.
Can I stun him with my
With your
hypnotic
hypno?
gaze? Because he's like kind of hypnotized, so I don't know if that would apply on him.
Hmm.
He actually stops. The moment you guys kind of all turn to look at it, he stops because he starts looking at you, Rock, and you, Titters, and he's like, he recognizes you.
Of
It's like he
course
stopped.
does.
He's looking at it, and he starts banging on the door more.
Death to Harry.
6 is the battle bomb. Sick 'em. A muse grapples an enemy, keeping them from acting.
Oh,
All right,
We
so
have an enemy.
if we can get this door open, then one of the muses can grapple him and keep him from acting.
Can I just hack the door?
ooh, and Beaufort redeemed a Muse.
Yeah, who do you want to meet? Oh, yeah, you
I
could.
can open the door.
Yeah, you could. You could probably open the door for sure. You walk over with your go gadget dick, insert into random input hole. We got another
I just
battle
start
bomb.
fucking the wall.
Should we leave it to Shinobi to pick which Muse?
Don't stare at me. I'm
grapples?
shy.
Okay, Shinobi, you just got chasing waterfalls. It's a new one. A muse sees A muse sees something and runs off to see it. Chat decides what it is.
I love that we came up with this one.
So Shinobi, you got to come up with something for him to go running after, and pick which muse it's going to be. I just start fucking the
Can I
wall.
volunteer to be the muse because I'm gonna be going off soon?
Welcome back, Dom. Missed you, buddy. What's that, Titters?
I've been here the whole time.
So
I meant tonight. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm gonna be getting offline in a little bit. So can I be the one who runs off on like, ooh, shiny?
Sure. Shinobi, you just got.
He's another baby animal.
We had Titters. Oh yeah. So Titters,
Fair enough.
you get the woman who's introduced herself as Yami. Yami, who seems to be she's just like very scared, so she keeps like mouth vomiting words about how she loves animals more than people, and she wants to help you guys, and she was going to get you out of here. She doesn't know what's going on, and she lets the little Who out and the little bear. So you have your Who and your bear. And Shinobi, we need something that Titters can go running off and find in a minute or two. Meanwhile, the door open. Game Daddy gets the door open. He hacks the computer. There is a computer terminal in the room, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So
That's okay. I'll just fuck the wall.
okie dokie. Shh. The door opens. The red-eyed guy comes in, but he comes right at you, Game Daddy. He reaches down to grab you. What
Can
are
I
you guys
restrain
gonna do?
him? I'm gonna wrestle him.
You're gonna
Taser.
Well, one of
You got a
the
taser
other
gun, bruh.
ways has
You got a
the ability
taser
to pin him.
Okay, so do you
I
want to be
could
the?
just stare at him and freeze him. With
Oh
my,
yeah, hypno.
hypnotic stare.
Grapple, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he goes to reach to grab you, and you
He's
flip on
gotta
the screen.
grapple him.
So that's 2. That's
Okay.
2. If you succeed, you guys got 1 action point.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. Rock me, I'm
I'm
gonna do
holding
it.
down.
Rock
You
me,
take
I'm
him
gonna
out.
do it. All right, so his red eyes comes down, and boom, he's stuck.
I also have no blood, so he can't make me turn into one.
For real, Tortuga. What up, buddy? Thanks for coming, buddy. I'm sorry, was that last part, Game Daddy?
I said I also have no blood, so even if he like cuts me, he can't take control of me.
Yes, that's
We did
So,
find out that
kind
it
of
did
why he
not
wants to grab you.
Yeah.
on the Muses.
Harry could
We
use
did
that.
find that out when we first met Harry.
Yeah, he can't control the muses. Yeah. All right, so Mao, what are you doing in the hallway there?
All right, so I see Dr. Dickface tumble into the room,
Yeah.
and
He's like he's like bent down now in halfway in the door. You just saw him bend down and he just stayed that way.
oh, okay, that's
Give me
weird.
life alert.
Can I? How big is the gun? Like the nose of the gun? How long is that? Can I use it as a hook to get my bag?
No, it's a SMG. It's just
Oh,
a little-
okay. All right. So, bloop, bloop. All right. Dr. Richard
From back
Face.
then.
Paging Dr. Richard Face.
Richard Face. Well, that's his name now.
Thank you for coming to my
Richard
TED Talk.
Face?
My name is
There is an
Dr.
appointment for you on the 3rd floor.
Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. My name is Dr. Richard Print, but you can call me Dr. Dick Print for short.
No.
So when you all right, so Mao, if you come over to there, you look in their room, you see all your Muse friends, and this one woman who turns and she looks at you. She's like, and she looks like, what are you gonna do? When you first see each other, what are you gonna do with this woman? Like she's scared, like she's gonna like have to decide whether she's gonna hurt you or run or.
I'm gonna wait for her to make her decision and react accordingly. She looks afraid, which I think right now, like, I'm not usually a fearsome being, and so having somebody be afraid of me is like, oh, that's nice.
She goes,
This is kinda nice.
after you guys both stare at each other and you're not like aggressive, she goes, are you a deer?
Not entirely.
That's racist. Can't just ask somebody if they're a deer.
And what do I go running
You
after?
are beautiful.
You are breathtaking.
Yes, okay,
You're
that's what I should.
Mal
I should have said
immediately
that.
blushes.
You
I'm
are
blushing. My face is redder than
breathtaking.
usual. Thank you.
I don't know what's going on, and she comes out, and now that she's like, I don't know how do you react to her saying you're beautiful?
Mal is blushing.
Shinobi.
I'm blushing, and I'm like, I don't. What? What?
Stop it! You're beautiful. Oh my god.
She comes over
I'm going
cautiously.
to immediately.
I'm Yami.
Hi, I'm Al.
Nice to meet you. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Your friend is supposed to be dead.
Do you want to? You're gonna grab your bag off the guy because he's just like frozen in front of Game Daddy.
If I can do it in such
We're
a
having a
way
mad
where
stare
I'm
down.
not gonna like get bit or something.
Right.
This is also going to be a fail. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Wait. What are you?
If
What
I
are you
have to
trying to
roll-
roll? No, you don't got to roll
I
to
don't
get the
know.
thing
If
off
I
you.
don't- if-
You can
okay,
get
if
him
I don't
off him.
have to
He's
roll
like
for this-
frozen. You just like work it off him. You got it. So now you have your backpack back. You have the journal and the
I have the journal
and the
the
glove.
hand
Yeah.
and the Dick and Bible. Dick and Bible.
I'd like to just kick him in the knee while he's just frozen there. Give him a little,
Why the knee and not the nuts?
because that's as high as I can kick. That's like almost at my face level.
Yeah. Is my Dick and Bible in my backpack?
It is.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Put that back on.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, which you check for that. You definitely see the Dick and Bible. You can feel it when you pick it up.
Better
Okay.
strap that on.
I oughta. You're right.
Are
Actually,
you gonna look in it?
I'm gonna look at my Dick and Bible
Okay.
and make sure that all of
Somebody
the
drew a
pages
bunch
are
of
there.
dicks in it. I'm just kidding.
Tell me some words of wisdom.
I was gonna say, well, then nobody's getting out of this facility alive.
I'm
But
sorry,
yeah.
it was me who drew the
I'm
dice.
gonna.
Suddenly, klaxons. Woo, wow, wow. Yami looks up, and you guys hear, all personnel report to military floor. All personnel report to military floor. Immediately.
The military floor?
Woo, 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 woo. We're going to take...
Are we on the?
Why
Are
are
we on the
the
military
alarms
floor?
ooh-woos?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, we're going to take our 10-minute break now, and when we get back...
Party, Yanni?
All right, we're going to take our 10-minute break, and when we get back,
Wait.
we'll figure out how to get you guys out of this place, or deeper into it, or whatever it is you want to do.
Deeper.
Titters. So
Um,
Shinobi had said that you might find some bullets for Mao's weapons if she needs that. You're gonna go running off now, right? Is that what you want to do during the break?
Yeah.
For the break? Yeah.
This is
Go ahead.
yeah.
You got a
Sorry,
better
guys.
idea? If you got a better idea, you can tell us.
Me?
Yeah. For what you see when you go running off. Maybe the noises freaked you out. Oh, we got a mutation, right? Balfrin, we got a mutation.
Yeah.
Valkyrie, I was trying to remind
All
her.
right, let's take care of that before we go to break. You think about it, Titters. See if you, is there anything else you want to run off after.
He poofed.
He already.
What did he
He's
roll?
gone.
Oh,
He
he
gone.
did. Okay. Did you roll,
So he's gonna go see if
Balfrin?
he can find anything.
No, he
Um,
wanted to roll mutate, but that's not a command, so he's
Oh.
got to pick
Welcome
and mute.
back.
All right, so Balfrin, you tell us an idea for a mutation, and then also roll chaos! Exclamation point chaos!
Yeah. He has to pick a muse as well. He hasn't done that either.
Oh yeah, pick a muse too.
Alright, so then.
Buzzeye.
Titters,
Good
did you
night,
come
guys.
back? Bye bye. Bye
Sorta.
bye. See you next week, buddy.
Bye.
Night.
Yeah.
See you. Bye.
You.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
I have some serious concerns about you fucking normies.
Well, one, they don't have pants or underwear on, just
What?
lab coats.
Oh, yeah, I
Just
don't
lab
know.
coats with nothing nothing underneath.
Nudists.
Should we just do
called?
that? Should we just do that? Because that's hilarious. I just
Wait,
Even
so
a
is it
woman-
all of them, or is it just the one?
all you see is like, yeah, just
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
it's like
Aren't you
lab
cold?
coats keep
Like I
passing.
could see that he was cold, but I don't know about you. So you should probably get pants or something.
All right, Balfrin, roll chaos for us and give us. Actually, if you want, Balfrin, if you want, we'll take the break and you can think of a power. Think of a power idea. His balls grow to a huge size. He has to hug them.
Oh no.
And 188.
But what does it accomplish aside from ball tugging?
I guess it's like a.
It's an intimidation scream.
Right? Just grabs his balls.
Temporary invulnerability. So we could
Ooh,
think
that's
of.
OP.
Got this.
Yeah?
Dude,
He's gonna take the balls.
No, I'm taking both of them.
Take it. He's going to
The
take
balls
the
are a huge
balls.
size, and when I
Balls are
tug them, it's the temporary invulnerability.
Yeah,
there
right?
it is. There it is.
Invulnerability.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking too. That's great.
We can use you as a landing pad if we have to jump off something high.
Yeah.
You just give your
Big.
balls a tug and we'll jump on your back.
And they bounce. Boom, boom, boom. All right, guys, we're going to take our break. We'll be...
Wheelbarrow.
What?
Does he need a wheelbarrow for them balls?
But did
I
I...
haven't sticked them in a microwave yet.
All
You
right,
can find your medication at Integrity Farms.
Integrity Farms. All right, everybody. I want to remind everybody before we go on break that if you do my Muse, which costs 500 silver or 5 gold, you can take over a Muse for an action, like a Muse like Titters, who Titters had to peace out, so you can take over Titters. So think about it, and we'll be back in 10. Oh, there's a new episode of the Long Pine coming up right now. All right, see you guys in 10.
Just drink the green one. The green one. Hello, Dungeon fans. I'm the Lich, and this is the Liching Hour. And before you do whatever it is you came here to do, in Dungeon News. First off, who took my double-stuffed Oreos out of the cooling pits on level 2? Not cool. I'm gonna find those Oreos. What we got here is a list of fall activities. Sign-up sheets are going to be available on levels 2, 3, 4, and 7. I'm kidding, not on 7. Do not go to level 7. Alright, confirmed activities are Hide the Goblin Tournament on level 2. I am still reigning champ, so practice up. Oh Hell Nah Bone Burying on level 3. Dan's Shield Painting Studio on level 4. Let's Eat Kevin live action roleplay on level 5. This is a one-shot event because we only have one Kevin. Seating's limited, so sign up now. Dirty Dancing classes on level 6 with the Ogres. And finally, until further notice, all fanny packs will be checked at all stairwells to all levels, including the swirl pits on level 4. I'm going to find those Oreos. Alright, that's the news. Enjoy your stay. Viva la Dungeon!
Request access code. Access denied.
I believe in you, me, yeah.
And we're back. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. So you guys are in the hallway. The klaxons are going off. The whole complex is telling everybody they have to get to the military floor. Yami is looking going. She goes, I don't know what's going on. Did you have something to do with this?
Maybe.
It was Harry.
What do the red eyes mean? What's going on, my
that
friends?
I have no idea.
Hey, Malice,
That I don't know.
Conspiracy. What's up, buddy?
It's the Blood Master.
What's up, buddy?
It's the.
Child.
Oh, that's Harry. That's
It's
what
Harry.
Harry does.
Harry does the red eyes.
Well, we now have to kill Harry. You know, a kid named Harry. He's small. He thinks himself the Blood Master. He has a very inflated ego.
They think he's human.
They think he's human.
That's what goes on every Saturday. The Apocabitch Roadshow. Malice Conspiracy. Welcome. From 10 to 12 Eastern every Saturday night. All right. So, yes. Yemi goes, well, we're going to have to... I don't know where I'm going to be able to take you guys. I'm going to get you out of here. I don't know what's going on, though. We should find out what's going on. Let's get everybody. She turns and she looks in the room and she sees that one last cage, which has got that squirrel. What did I say it was? It was a squirrel and
Squirrel badger.
Oh, badger, like a
Badger, yeah.
squirrel badger. And he's like up against the cage. He's staring wide-eyed. She goes, "Oh, let me get this one creature out." And she goes over. She hits the thing, and he jumps out on the table. He's like, "Ah!" And he looks around. He's looking, scanning for Budadiah. He sees Budadiah, and he runs.
Laser beam.
I told you I was gonna eat you, motherfucker.
No. I know,
No,
right?
wait. No. I'm going to fail at the freaking laser beams. Get
I'm
some
like-
action points.
I'm like, this is my fight, goddammit. Coming for that ass,
Giving you
bitch.
some action points.
Yeah, you got one action point right now.
Immediately.
Which is why I'm going to fail at some freaking laser beams.
So you try to shoot him as he's rushing at Budadiah, and you're gonna fail. And you light up another cage, like you kind of blow up a big hole in the wall, which reveals some duct passages, like is what you do. But that was a fail, so you're gonna have 4 action points to deal with Budadiah. What are you gonna do?
Give my balls a tug. Give my balls a tug.
The sleeping in the backpack for a while, kind of the hibernation, kind of helped like trigger another mutation kind of period, and now you find yourself your balls start swelling.
Yeah, they're hanging low. It's been a minute.
He hits you hard, and when he hits you, he's whispering, "I told you I was gonna eat you, motherfucker." He's going, and you guys are watching, and he's just like scrappling, but he's not harming Budadiah's large testicles at all. He's just sliding around on it, but he's not giving up. He's getting even more and more. Meanwhile, Mao, you hear the sound of a lot of feet coming from down the other hallway, and when you look, you see these figures in lab coats running, without their pants on, but they're all running down the hallway, kind of a herky-jerky. Like, it's dark.
Do they have shoes?
It's dark down there, and then all of a sudden, and then you hear the thump, 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 and all of a sudden a rustle, and then out of the darkness come these people rushing.
All right.
All herky-jerky.
Okay.
Badger Sacre. I, for one, blame Mao for everything happening here. Thank you, Zero Theory.
Did we determine? Okay, so we said, "Hey, this is Harry." I'm like, "Oh shit, it's Harry." Can I ask the Muses really quick? Hey, do you know if Harry affects you?
Not us, but we don't know
I don't
about
think
you.
so, no.
Okay, cool. All right, so this is like a gauntlet hallway, and so if people are coming down here, there's no way out except through.
I mean, there's a hole in the wall now.
I have a grenade in my backpack.
Ooh.
I like
I'm
that.
gonna
of all
fail my
products.
next roll.
Oh, yeah, you're going to fail your next roll.
There's
Yep.
only 2. I thought you already failed 2.
No.
We're not in battle just yet. I guess we're not technically in battle. I mean, Budadiah is in battle with that one thing, and these things are running down the hall. So I guess you're right, Shinobi. We can be battle now.
I think Mal asked a really important question of, are they barefoot? Do we hear wet feet slapping on this metal floor?
Did we decide that they're naked? Because that's...
I don't know. I just know that they're not wearing pants.
They're lab
I just
coats.
imagine that they're.
Lab coats.
I like the idea that they don't wear pants, but they do have some kind of comfortable shoes on. You're
Okay.
hearing the slap of soles on the... Or
They're
maybe
wearing slippers.
yeah, slippers. Yeah,
They're wearing slippers?
nudity ensure
scientific
purity.
footwear.
Yes. All right.
Point. All right, so if they are, as a rule, wearing either no footwear or terrible footwear on what I assume is at least ceramic at worst and maybe like some sort of cool metal at best on the floor.
Uh huh.
Yeah, it's like a slick surface. Can I, Rock? Can I borrow you for a second?
Budadiah, what are you doing about the guy who's like scrabbling on your back, trying to eat you?
He said he wanted to eat, right?
Yes, give him your condiment and then we can continue.
Oh no, I'm being much more disrespectful than that. So apparently my balls are a lot bigger now.
The horde is getting
Teabag.
closer.
I'm
Teabag.
teabagging the fuck out of this bitch.
Battle Bomb 9 is sipping on Sunni.
Oh my!
Love it.
A giant skull cup.
Never fails.
It's but just the what's going to happen is the sprinklers are going to go off for some weird reason, and it's what comes out is up to the person who rolled it, Shinobi. Is it going to be steaming hot liquid, poison, or urine?
Oh, Bofrin.
Rock can now lactate. 158. Rock, you're gonna. This is a hard
Sit
decision,
yourself
Rock.
down and just enjoy a nice steaming cup of tea. I mean tea. No, I meant pee.
I mean,
Okay, so we're gonna go with.
current set I have, and then we got Plaid Weasel mutated Muse as well.
Rock and
Mental-
lactate. Oh no.
mental,
Everyone's getting titty milk.
Mental reflection was the first thing. So lactate, or not first thing, the second thing. So rock lactating or mental reflection. So I'll be able to reflect mental powers.
What are these lactate? What does this lactate do for
Tell
me?
me
though?
more about the shady milk.
I want to hear
But
some.
I can bounce around on his giant testicles.
Oh, my.
129. 129 is
I love you, buddy.
it's 129 is a dual brain, which makes you smarter. But you could wrap that into this
I am
for
I am not going
Budadiah.
to be started with my giant testicles.
Well, you
I
don't think
already
if testicles could have a brain of their own? Like a giant, like a dinosaur had, like a brontosaurus had two brains to work it.
I already think my dick in there, but I don't think it needs a brain of its own. Shit.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
Uh,
So you hear the sizzle and kind of wet flopping and grunts as the sprinklers go off, spraying hot steaming liquid on the people in the hallway. And you peek back out, Mao, and you see them falling as they're piling up in the hallway as the steaming liquid's burning them to death.
I'm glad I'm wearing clothes. Jesus.
No, they're crawling, but they got burns. The ones that are still like in the front are still trying to make it to you.
Okay. So,
Chris, Christopher.
My neighbors.
class.
Is a sorority or fraternity your neighbor?
Sizzle, wet flopping, and grunts.
Hannibal Lecter, is that you?
So
It's just a food truck.
But how do you want to end this creature, by the way? You gonna kill it or are you gonna befriend it?
Depends on how it takes to me literally teabagging this bitch.
All right, so what do you want to pick as far as powers? You and Rock. What do you guys want to do? And Mao, what are you doing?
I'm getting rid of the poison needle, taking the bouncing balls.
Okay. Boingy boingy.
Exactly.
So my idea actually probably took care of itself. So real quick, the sprinklers are only in the hallway, or are they
Yeah.
everywhere?
Nope, they're only in the hallway.
Cool. So it's pretty much killed everybody out there.
They're not dead. it's kind of worse than that. It's scarier than that because they've got these like horrible third degree burns over their bodies, but they're still crawling. They got the red eyes. They're herky jerky crawling down the hallway towards you.
Cool.
A mass of them. They're like crawling over top of each other. It's like there's like 30. Yami comes out and she starts screaming, "Oh my god!
Yep.
Oh my god!" She goes back in. She pulls you in and she closes the door.
Yeah, Rock,
How many action
you know what
points
to
we
do.
have?
You have 2.
Rock, it's time for murder.
Murder.
Murder. It's just Mao chanting to herself as far as Yemi's concerned.
Yami hears you say murder. She says, No. Those are my friends. We can't do that. We've got to get. Wait. She points up to the hole that Rock. There's a ventilation. We can get out
for the
that
blood
way.
god. I am the blood god.
They're so burned that there is nothing that can save them at this point.
There are
I'm
a lot
sorry
of them
for
though.
that.
There are a lot of them coming. So I don't.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Do you want?
I'm about to be
Are we gonna go old boy in this shit? Oh, what?
Can I attempt to hack the thermometer controlling the sprinklers? I want to try and turn it up.
Do you want to try to hack there's the computer here. Yeah, you could check that out. Sure.
Depends on how the sprinklers are set up.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's like remote controlled or if it's just like an automated thing that I can't get into.
It's kind of it's a freak thing that should never have happened. It's only because of the gods of chaos that it happened at all.
Okay.
Something
Chaos
happened.
for the chaos gods.
Something happened and heated up the water. Usually just sprays water to for fire, But for some reason it came out boiling hot.
Yeah, but it is like it's in like a temperature. It goes through like a piping system that's connected to like a computer regulation, right?
Yeah.
I want to try and turn it up.
So you're gonna hook up to that computer?
I want to. But I want to fail at this. So instead of turning it hotter, I turn it colder.
Okay.
So it kind of cools down. They're like, oh, they're not getting burned anymore.
It still hurts though, because that water hitting them in 3rd degree burns still hurts. So
probably.
All right. So you patch up into the computer, and there's several different things you're going to find in the computer. You're going to find floor plans. Looks like you guys are 30 floors underground. There
30?
30 floors.
Lich is my surly voice telling you guys what's actually happening here because so I don't have to repeat it.
Yeah.
Game Daddy, why does your voice change whenever you hook up with computers? Never mind, don't answer that.
There are blinking red. Okay, so you see the layout of the floor that you're on, and there's it's a big long hallway that goes around. There's rooms in the middle of it, and there's like a blinking red blotches on almost all the rooms except for the one you're in. You're not sure what that means. They're compromised or something, and there's a thing that's saying all surface tubes are going to be closed off, or all inter-facility tubings, and you could see those too. So this facility has these like tubes where they have these pods that you get into, and they suck you up to different floors. There's one on every corner, and they're systematically being shut down because the floor has been compromised. You're on a detention floor.
Okay.
And you found where you could turn the sprinklers on, off, and colder. you turn it colder.
All right.
I wanted to burn them.
And you've got
show them mercy and put them out.
That puts you at 5 action points now because you failed.
Yeah. Okay. That was my goal. I was trying to make it so you could do some awesome stuff up there, Rock.
And we got a battle bomb.
So, if there are more than what's in there coming, then we're gonna have to think about this a little bit. But maybe we should.
Legion, damn it! All right, Legion, I need you to pick help or hinder. They have 5, Shinobi. Or do you want Shinobi to pick help or hinder?
Flip a coin.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have Shinobi because he wanted to help Mao, but maybe he has a change of heart like he always does.
Shinobi, we have 5 right now.
Yeah, we have 5 action points, and we need help or hinder for this current battle bomb. Okay, so Budadiah, how are you taking care of the thing you got? Are you gonna let him live? Are you gonna restrain him, or are you gonna kill him? And how?
How much is he struggling against the teabag?
He's gone nuts now. He's like raging. He's scratching all over
Frothing
you.
at the mouth.
Pun intended.
And you like roll and fall on top of him. Do you want to just kind of roll on top of him and squish him?
Yep. So I
Propagate him with the balls.
well, for lack of a better term, yeah, he's choking on my balls. Choke to death.
Both or just one? Because if you manage to get both in there, that's a little impressive.
I mean, if I can stretch his jaw out wide enough to get both in there, then more power to him. I think right now with how big they are, just the left one will be fine.
Oh, okay.
There are Yami's freaking out. She's talking. She's like, okay. She sees the computer screen too. She's when you're hooked up to it, she's down there tapping that. Maybe that's why you see it, is because when you hook up to the computer game, Daddy, she comes over and starts tapping on it too. And she's like, oh, they're closing off the tubes. They're closing off. Well, the old tubes are only going to take us to the military floor, or we can go to the military floor if we can make it. We can make it in time. If we go through these ventilation pipes, we could make it in time to go to the tunnel to take the ride. Or no, maybe there are older tunnels beneath this floor that lead out.
Shinobi has picked health BT dubs.
Has anyone seen the movie It by any chance?
Which one?
So this battle bomb was Call of the Old Gods. Chat chooses help or hinder. A tentacled elder god appears to do one of those two things. So you suddenly the spraying in the water stops, and then you hear like log slapping sounds. Even a little bit of suction cups. You're like, these are not sounds these people should be making. You have no idea what's going on out there.
I'm interested. I'm sort of like poke my head out and just sort of see what's going on.
Well, you can't open the door.
Oh, because okay. Okay.
Lockdown.
Yami's like, don't go out there. I don't want to go out there.
I don't want to go out there either. Can we get to those old tunnels from here, or no?
Yeah, if we take the ventilation goes. There's an old one that goes down that we'll be able to drop into the older tunnels. They lead to this. I don't know if it's safe. It leads to a military base, one of God's military bases.
Hey,
it's called the
Game
Zoo.
Daddy. You still hooked up to God?
I indeed am. However, for some reason, I can't seem to get any reception down here.
Well, now you're hooked up to a computer.
But the underground tunnels lead to the zoo.
Yeah, underneath the zoo, but there's a lot of radiation there. That's why we shut down and stopped using them.
It kind of sounds like a
We could get some hazmat suits on the way.
Hazmat suits, you're funny.
Or if I don't know how we get your pets disguised, or we could go to the military floor and disguise ourselves as soldiers. But I don't know how we do that.
Megazord. Mega Muse.
Just carry me around like a screen on TV.
28 is... Oh, we already got that one. We're going to go with...
Tell you what.
Well, we have chasing waterfalls again. A Muse sees something and runs off to see it. Chat decides what it is. Plaid Weasel, choose a Muse and think up something crazy for them to go chasing.
Boing, 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 boing.
Go ahead, Mao. What were you saying?
So, I think that I cannot leave this facility until we kill Harry. We cannot leave ahead of that. It has to be done, because otherwise it's just going to get worse and worse. Moving up to the military facility might not be a bad idea, as long as you do all the talking.
We're gonna have to disguise you. You have these horns, and my fellow humans hate the hybrids. They think.
Yeah, I know.
They are no longer.
They burn you. They burn you alive.
Oh.
They're puppets for Harry.
I love all animals, and I think you're amazing.
Breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
I am blushing
You
again.
are breathtaking.
Yes, sir.
Real quick. Oh, I don't know that I can. I don't know that I can shape flesh without being hot.
You can always do that. You just roll. You just don't get the bonuses. Is all.
Oh, okay.
It's you just add your hot when you're hot. You can do your powers.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, let's see if I can do that. I don't know if this counts because these are technically not flesh; they are bone.
You go to try to. You're like, oh wait a minute. You go to do it in the thing around your neck. You feel it kind of start pinching you a little bit more, like, and you can't do it, and it stops you. Yeah.
So,
Yemi goes, "What happened? What do you here? Let me take that off for you."
okay.
She puts her hands around. She goes, and takes it off. She goes, "You should be okay now. What do you think? Where should we go?" Oh, did you say all this out loud about Harry and the Bloodmaster?
Yes.
She goes, "What are you talking about? Who's Harry and who's the Bloodmaster?"
The person who is making all of your friends be crazy is here. It's somebody that was brought here.
The boy. The boy?
The boy. Yeah.
10-year-old.
I heard them saying he was powerful, but you think he could really...
Yeah.
They were going to use the amplifier on him.
Oh, Jesus.
Bad idea.
I don't even know who that is, really, but I am calling upon them for aid. Jesus Christ, help me.
Emily Dickinson. I call
That's you know what's funny? That's the elder god that helped you guys out in the hallway.
Right?
Okay.
Fantastic. I don't know why he had suckers.
Do you think you think he could do all this?
Yeah.
I wonder if the military floor is fighting back or... Okay, well, if we go to the military floor, we could help fight back. We just have to... They will shoot your pets on sight, and they will shoot you unless you look different. So...
I am going to change the way that I look.
Game Daddy. Nice.
Batteries.
You see that, Game Daddy?
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I...
I'm looking for batteries.
So Game Daddy leaps up into the ventilation stack, goes... Because it's so funny. Game Daddy's always asking, like, is there something I could charge up in here? Somewhere I could charge up? Game Daddy's gone. He's into the ventilation shaft going to look for batteries.
I watch Game Daddy eat up, and I bouncy ball my balls up and follow him.
Oh, you're going to follow him. Okay.
Can the rock fit up there?
Yes, the hole is big enough, and the ventilation shaft is big enough for all of you to crawl around in.
Okay. Can they become incorporeal?
No. No.
Okay.
We
All
are
right.
not a figment of your imagination.
No. Okay. So,
I am the head of the node, however.
what if we pretend like we're moving the prisoners because there's something bad that has happened? Is that allowed?
That's a good idea. Yes. Yami goes, Kimmy, I have carrying cages. I have carrying cages. We could put them in it, and yeah, and we'll put them on a cart. We'll take the cart. We'll the detention's being shut down, so I could tell them that I have to move these creatures because obviously they're not prisoners. So yes, let's do that. So she gets we're gonna have to take this cart though. I can't take the cart in the ventilation shaft. We're gonna have to go out in the hallway. But you guys listen to the door and you don't hear anything. And Yami's like, beep, and you look out, and the bodies, she screams because the bodies are still there, but they're like smushed up against the walls. And the last thing you see is this huge tentacle fall back into the darkness. Just kind of slides away. Yeah, exactly. Rock goes busting out there, running to chew on some things.
Fantastic. Yeah, then let's just go the normal way. Let's not worry about the elevator shaft. We'll figure out where those other guys went eventually.
Yeah, it's ventilation shaft, but you're going to the tube. Yeah, the tubes.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna double back to the room that they had me in, and I want to get soldier clothes and
okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. She's like, Yami's like,
Don't forget to wipe the blood off.
Shinobi is I don't know if does everybody remember Yami? Shinobi might remember Yami.
Vaguely.
She was anyway. We'll do that at the post show. Talk about Yami.
Sounds very familiar.
Yeah. So Yami's like, "Oh my god, you're so smart. Yeah, I'll do that too." And she dresses up as the
But you work
military.
here. You go here.
Right, but I want to look like a soldier too. Oh, you're right.
Okay.
I need to be in a lab coat because I have the
I need
animals.
I need you to be
you're right.
Yami.
You're right. You're right. I'm Yami. Okay.
I'm Yami.
She's like enamored with you. She's like following you around. She's like, "Oh, what do you want to do?" Okay, all right, I'll run back. She runs back and but she's like, "You're still your horns. Can you put a helmet over them or something?"
I'm gonna do the changey thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if my changey thing will change
All right,
them.
you got to roll. And technically, this is your second roll, right? Or did you already use your second fail?
I did not use my second fail. This is gonna fail. All right.
This is gonna fail. Crit fail. Let's see. What did I tell you? All right, so you got to make the choice of you're gonna draw unwelcome attention. You will completely forget how to do this. Take 2 points of stress, or you take harm. No, take 2 points of stress. So basically, you'll take 2 points of harm. But then you'll be able to do it again if you want. But you have to roll.
I am gonna forget how to do this until the next time I rest.
So you're not going to do it? So how are you going to... Oh, okay.
Because I am afraid of taking the harm.
But Titters can... Oh, Titters is kind of gone right now. But someone in chat could take him over and heal you. I want to know how you're going to do this with your horns. How you going to... I mean, if you could think of another idea to do it. It's so perfect.
Put Mal in a carrying cage.
We could shave them down.
No, you're not touching my horn. No, I am gonna. You know what?
Balfrin's taking over Titters. Balfrin's taking over Titters.
Fantastic.
To
Then
squirt
I'll
his...
take the 2 harm.
Balfrin, you're going to squirt Titters' healing milk at Mao?
Are they back? Is Titters back?
No,
Yeah,
Balfrin's doing my
Right.
news.
Right, Balfrin's back, but Titters ran off to go and do something.
Oh, he did, but he'll come running back.
Okay. Bye, Titters.
Okay, so
Well,
you
thanks.
go to do it. This is the first time you've tried doing it, right? And so Yami's a little horrified as your face starts moving a little bit, and then you like hit something like ow, 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 ow. That's not the way it's supposed to happen.
Is this how it works? Is this okay? Do you think?
And you
No.
take
Okay, hold on.
2 harm, and then
Okay.
but then why don't you roll and we'll try it again.
Okay. So that's
Just don't roll bad.
2d6.
We'll
I
see.
subtract?
We'll see if the
Yeah.
dice are going to decide whether or not this actually happens.
You had it upgraded, didn't you? You could do that. Use either.
Oh, what do you mean? Wait, what?
I thought she had it. It was hot.
Oh, she might have. Did you? Did you?
For some reason, I thought she did. It might
On
have been.
some of them, she does, but
Yeah.
not. Oh, not this one, not yet,
Not this one.
because it's new.
Yeah.
It's like a level up thing where she can do a.
Yeah. The only level ups that I did were changing, I think, what I roll for my normal stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Danger Jets,
alright,
get the meta.
Thing
Apocaboom would be perfect right now.
-1. Oh, I'm sorry, -2. So that'll be a 6.
I would, but I can't, Shinobi.
All right, Balfrin's giving you a
There
Apocaboom.
it is.
Boy, did you need it. The second time you do it, suddenly you're human, and Yami, you could describe what you look like as a human.
You still have the blue skin.
No. I don't know. I'm gonna look like one of the guys I killed.
You're gonna look like one of the guys you killed. She goes,
Yeah, I don't know
Yami's
who
like,
else.
oh wow, can all of you do that? Wait,
No,
In
no,
my-
I don't think so.
how many of these?
Blinka, 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 blinka.
She had one Apocaboom she used, then she had 2 fails, and then this is her second Apocaboom, I think.
Yep.
But with pants, yes, you have pants though,
You
right?
say, do the soldiers wear pants?
Yeah, they have soldier outfits. They wear pants.
Okay.
Like a camo kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So if the soldiers are wearing pants, then I will wear the pants.
Apocaboom boom.
I'm gonna need new pants.
Yeah. So the lab people don't wear pants because they don't leave the floors. They're like they want to be comfortable and aired out.
Okay.
It's hot down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna change into one of the guys that I killed, but I think I'm gonna use the one whose hand I did not chop off,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make his nose kind of bigger.
Just wear him like a skin suit. Use his
I mean,
flesh
more
instead
or
of
less.
sculpting yours.
Yeah, I'm just sort of like going in the mirror and like just like on the other side.
All right, Plaid.
But I'm gonna make his nose bigger so that it's not exactly him, in case he knows somebody.
Right. It's a good idea. So our drama bomb is one of the muses ate all your stash. The one who did it must come forward and roll on the list, or they lose 3 action points. Unfortunately, you don't have any stash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Go up on the list, maybe?
You're sober as hell. All right, so we could do defective muse. The viewer picks a muse or determines one randomly. That muse must use double the amount of action points for the rest of the episode.
Oh no. That's terrible. Make it titters.
Make it titters, yeah. Speaking of titters, suddenly you hear scrabbling on the floor, coming out of the darkness of the hallway, jumping over the corpses, jumping on them is Titters returning. He skids to a point, and he looks at you, and he squirts the milk. 2 action points. Puts you guys at 3. And you are healed. Or it should be 2 plus how much he wants to heal. So actually, that's going to leave you guys with 1. Because he's going to heal both of you. Both of you.
Thank you.
Did I do that right? No. Yes. Here we go. Yes. That would be the roll. Okay, decision time. You're ready. You're okay. You look like a military officer. She's got the cart ready. She's got the cages. Are the muses who are still here? Bud and I ran off with Game Daddy. Are they going to come back? Where are they?
Around. I'll ping them and be like, "Yo, pitches, get back here."
I'll send you a message. Found some batteries, recharging. We'll meet you there.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
Shinobi.
There we go. All right, Shinobes. Thank you. You guys got 8. All right. So Rock gets in the Rock and Titters get in the cart, and you guys start heading down the hallway.
Grudgingly.
It's like it takes you a little bit of time, and it's kind of worrying because the klaxons are going, but you're like stepping over bodies, and you pass this like large hole in the large holes on both sides of the hallway, and there's darkness in there. You see kind of slime around the edges. That's where the tentacles must have came from. Yami's trying to close her eyes and move and gagging the whole time because these are all her friends that have been all their third degree burned bodies are smashed up against the walls.
I'm just gonna kind of herd her along.
There's so many. This is everybody. It's like 50 people. It's like 50 people. What do we got going on here?
Yeah, that's why we gotta kill Harry.
And they boom, boom. They get over, and you get down that hall, and she goes, "Take a right," and you pass several rooms as you head to this the tube. Did you want to search any of the rooms or do anything?
I'll poke my head in real quick, but I understand that time is of the essence because we got to get to that tube before it gets shut down.
Sure. Thanks for being responsible. You see rooms like you pass a room that has a bunch of hazmat suits and stuff, like a locker room of sorts.
Okay.
If you want to send a muse in, I'll let you roll in the Rick.
Sure. I'll send Titters in real quick. So I feel like
that isn't here.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to grab specifically, or you just want to roll in the Rick?
Oh, Mao rolls on the Rick. I thought you were.
Yeah.
141. D41.
I will roll on the Rick. 19.
Oh, he comes back with a bottle of painkillers, a bottle of pills.
Well, that's nice. Thanks, Titters.
45 uses, they'll take 1 harm off, but just one at one time. So you can't eat like 10 of them to take 10 harm off. You can.
Right.
Yeah. And you can trade them too. They're worth a little bit. The Rick, their random item chart. It's just RIC though. It's the cool Rick. It's L is you expect like an L in front of it. L Rick. Hey, have you gone to the
L
Rick?
is silent.
The Rick. Yeah, the K is silent.
Oh, Rick? Okay.
Not Slick Rick, no.
Okay.
Or Stinky Rick, if that's a thing. All right, you as you move forward, you find at the end of the hall there's the door is a little different than the rest of them. It kind of shoots up, and there's a little waiting room, and inside is a big round pod thing with a little door that opens and seats inside. She goes, okay. Yami goes, okay, we can get in here. I can put.
You have a freight one?
Yeah, she goes, oh no, look. And she goes back, she pulls the cart around. On the back of the pod is a place for them to stack things. She goes, here we go, I'm going to put you guys here. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. She tells Rock, you're her favorite. She goes, here. She takes out a flap of that meat and gives it to you.
Bad choice on your
She gives you a flap of meat, another one of those flaps of meat. And it gets in, she goes, where's your other? And that's when Game Daddy and Buttadiah come rolling in and jump in.
Oh, hey guys.
What's up, liches?
What's up, liches? Okay.
Mostly the military floor.
All right, so you are let's see, you crit on reshape flesh. So okay, so you can choose, like when you crit, you can do the supercharge if you wanted to, but that means you could permanently change your appearance. I don't think you want to permanently be human, right?
I don't want to permanently. No.
So you can, as long as you concentrate, you're going to be looking human.
Okay.
Game Daddy just got back in here. Game Daddy got himself. Game Daddy, how many batteries? Yeah, you just all charged up. Did you grab some batteries for later?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I found the biggest battery they had.
Okay. All right.
I have a slot on my back for like a power bank.
Nice. So and you've never been in one of these before. They almost, it feels like it's going to start rolling over, but it just kind of wobbles in the tube. It's almost like and you just get a vacuum as you're moving, and it turns, and then and you're there, and there's you're in this kind of you're looking out, and there's another waiting room like the one you just left, except there's a soldier at a console who looks up and he looks back down, and Yami's like, I got this, and she gets out and she pulls her card over, and the soldier just goes, no, oh no. The soldier looks up, and sees you both, and draws a knife and jumps over the counter at Yami.
I would like to shoot him.
You would like to shoot him? I will shoot him.
I would like to shoot him. Yes.
Shoot a motherfucker. That's a roll.
Yep. Oh, that's not the right document.
Plaid Weasel has drained the action pool. Thank you, Plaid Weasel.
Well,
thank you for making things interesting.
Still not seeing that. Okay, so it is plus cold. All right. Roll 2d6 plus 2. That's a 9.
Balfron has filled the action pool.
the
Battle of the Titans has begun.
Shoot a motherfucker 9. Okay.
The pocket boom.
And then he also gave the pocket boom.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot him, and you lose a little bit of ammo, but you got to choose because it's a 9. You got to choose whether you're gonna put yourself in danger.
He pocket boomed it.
Oh, he pocket boomed. Okay.
And then Prince drained action pool.
All right, shots ring out as you put him down. He falls back, making lots and lots of noise. Yeah. Yami goes, okay, what are we gonna do? You have about. I'm gonna give you. I'll give you about 5 seconds to decide what you want to do. There's only one door out of here, and they're gonna come. Well, yes. All right, so you run over to take the door. Yami's like, run over to take the door, open it. There's another 2 soldiers out there with their red eyes.
All right.
You know, when you change your appearance, do you want to give yourself red eyes?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens.
This is what Yami does. So he jumped to attack Yami because Yami doesn't have the red eyes. What do you want her to do?
I want her to stay here, and I'm going to.
You stay here. You become one of them. It's fine.
I'm just gonna look and see what's the situation beyond the 2 soldiers beyond this door.
Oh my god!
What's going on?
So much gold.
Let's get the layout. Let's get the meta.
Yeah. So it's a huge hangar-like room, and you see all these walking kind of robot vehicles, and there's like a whole row of them, and people are there's soldiers and people who look like maybe they're not so much soldiers, but they're being given guns and being loaded up into these big walking bots. Lines of people.
Okay. Do they?
And there's other vehicles too. There's like vehicles that are like more like 4 wheels, Jeeps with guns on top. There are those at one. So you could choose between the ones with the Jeeps or one of the walking robot things.
Okay. What can I tell if all of these people have red eyes?
As far as you can see, yes.
All right. Cool.
Let's get the fuck out.
She can close her eyes. She can close her eyes and put her head down, and she'll be fine. The door opens. They see you,
Okay.
and they see the red eyes on you, and they stop, and then they look down and they see the other soldier, but they don't do anything. They just kind of move back, and you see each one's got either a cut on their face or a little bit of blood on their face, and they move aside and allow you in.
Okay. I am going to move in, and I'm going to armed escort Yanni to the is there an overlooking room somewhere? I need to find Harry. I don't know. I can't ask these
Control
people
room.
where he is.
Right. I'll make it easy for you. As you start moving out into this hangar, and you see on the other far side, there's this kind of like a ramp that goes up into nothing. It's just big, huge. That hangar open. There's a big, huge hangar door, ginormous, and it leads up into darkness. You look over, you hear a and you look, and the biggest one you could see of one of these moving robots, you can see the top of the dome of it's all glass, and you see Harry up in the cockpit of it, and it's moving past you. And it keeps moving, and it goes. Everybody gets out of the way as it moves down, and it starts going up the ramp, leaves the facility.
Can I get one of those?
You can get in line and get in one of those for sure.
I want my own. Is everybody getting their own?
They're like.
Can we pilot them? I mean, I can probably, but
Let's cut the line.
I was gonna figure it out as I went along.
There's a team of 8 in each one of the big walkers, the 2-legged walkers, and then there's Jeeps that have 4 in them.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to cut in line for a Jeep.
You gonna try to get in line for a Jeep?
Yep. But
Well-
the Jeep is gonna be me and Yami and our pets and our specimens that we're evacuating.
should get one of the big 2-legged things. That's all terrain, man.
Yeah, but I don't know that I can fit a cart in the walker.
Fair.
Okay.
But also, I think anyway.
All right. I want to roll to decide to help us figure out if that's something that you're going to be able to leave how you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree. I don't.
You want to
I don't
leave
think
in a Jeep?
anybody's communicating.
No,
but
they're not. There's not a
I'm
lot.
not
There's
part
no
of the
talking.
hive mind, and that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna give it a shot.
all right. So unless somebody gave you an Apocaboom right now, which means you'd be able to leave however you wanted. Otherwise, we'll have to roll. And wait, what's going on? We got chaos going on. We
Yeah,
just gotta-
Bolfrin did a mutate Muse as well.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he asked to sprout some of the stash on my back. Bolfrin just wants me to mutate him so badly, and then he rolled a 50.
50
Until we
is,
don't even recognize you.
50
And
is
then Shinobi did the drama bomb for 22.
all right. 50 isn't this. The next one up is this, but I love this one. It's Metamorph, where you can grow larger. Because I think you dig that.
I did get a permanent size increase once.
Yes.
Oh, what do I get rid of though?
It was temporary.
Oh, it was temporary?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
if
temporary
you want to give her a
one we just
Apocaboom Shinobi, she will leave how she wants to, which will be in her own Jeep with Yami and the Muses. Let's see here. What was I looking for? Oh, bomb. It's
Yeah, Drama Bomb 22.
22.
Yes, Drama Bomb 22 from Shinobi.
Sipping on Sunni. It's a Sunni night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This one,
Really
mysterious skull cup appears with mysterious liquid in it. It either gives +2 or -2 to the 2 next rolls for each Apocabitch who drinks it. Well, there's only one for Mao. But you have to drink before knowing what's going to happen.
I'm gonna drink it.
This
Yeah.
is Shinobi.
So as you're passing by the crowds, someone comes up and hands you a cup and then walks away. Do you drink it or not?
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Pocaboom is both crit success and crit failure. We have a new heel, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Plaid Weasel. It's been a while, actually, since we had a heel. Yeah. So do you decide to drink it? And who rolled it? Shinobi. Yeah, Roller chooses. Yep. Shinobi, well, hold on. Wait. Mao has to tell me if she's going to drink the liquid or not.
I am. Yes, I will drink.
Shinobi, Mao is drinking the liquid. It's going to give her either a +2 or a -2. You decide. And in this roll, you would add your cold and your plus this, whatever this is, too. So you could have a +4 in this roll. And this would be, let's do, what do they, you know what, let's make this fun. All right, let's figure out how how you guys could all get what you want. Put your muse heads together too.
All right.
Thank you, Legion.
Yeah.
That also,
I mean, Plaid Weasel's just gonna.
he gets gold for the sub. All right, so Mao and the Muses, you want to leave this hangar with your own Jeep and with Yemi, right? Yemi too.
Yes.
How can you guys got a bunch of puppeted people who are just going through the motions of getting people into their appropriate places. They're just doing it because they're being commanded to do it. How do you get past them and get your own Jeep?
Distraction.
Okay.
Murder.
Can I use?
Chaos God.
It's very on brand.
Can I use my hacking ability to like create a short circuit somewhere and make a fire as a distraction?
Turn off the lights.
I have a grenade.
You could.
Yeah, but that would draw attention to you. I can do this without them knowing it's me.
If you pull the grenade, drop. I
have my
I will
balls.
have one of you run, doop, and then you guys run back. What's over here? And we're over here. Does that make sense? I didn't really explain a whole lot of that, but I just sort of gesticulated it.
You guys talk about it, I'll tell, and you guys tell me what you want to do. Shinobi, well, go ahead, but
How far are we from the Jeep right now?
as you walk here, like in the middle of the hangar, there's I'm imagining on the far before of the big hangar opening, that's where the Jeeps are, and then the walkers to your right, lined up. There's lots of lines of them, like they've been planning some kind of big war for years, some kind of big military action, and they're getting them all out there.
All right.
Can I before we start, figuring out how to get out of here, can I send a message to the people at Zoo and let them know the situation here and that they might or might not be coming towards them?
You want to hack a computer and do that? That'll be 2 action points. I think you guys still have. Do you have? Where did they?
I don't remember.
It drained. The last I saw was when Christopher drained it.
Yeah,
Christopher drained it. Christopher. Oh, Christopher.
Yeah, damn.
He's a heel too.
Never
right.
mind then.
The last one was Plaid Weasel drained it.
Okay.
That's the last.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Sorry, Christopher.
Shit.
At least that's the last one.
Then it was filled. Okay. Then it was filled. I think Christopher filled it, didn't it?
Then it was drained.
Wait,
Then it was filled again.
I
and
think
then it
it's
was
empty
drained
right
again.
now.
And then we took a nap, and then it was filled, and then we missed again.
Yeah, I'm
Steel
pretty
heel.
sure it's empty.
All right. So,
Well, I
Alfred
guess
just filled it.
I'm feeling it because I can't do anything.
Tell me what you want to do with this computer. You want to contact Zoo, and you want to tell him what?
Oops.
I want to tell them that there is a large cluster of normies with some serious firepower that may or may not be campaigning towards them, and I want to give them the location.
Okay.
Glad we drained the action pool.
Just in time, because Game Daddy was able to do that, but now you don't have enough to do the distraction unless you do something and fail.
Well,
I will fail because I'm going to take that chaos roll.
Shinobi just filled the action pool.
Of course. I'm going to swap the burst speed for the size changer.
Oh, okay.
So I will fail at trying to change my size to get us some action points as well.
so you're gonna get smaller or bigger?
I think I'm just gonna stay the same size because
Okay.
I tried and it's just like I know this mutation's within me, but just didn't fire.
Heavy
I
grunting.
have an idea.
But
Sure,
Daddy's got an
idea.
idea.
So hear me out, right?
Well, we have action points right now, so
Mao, you got a grenade. And a mutated animal with giant ass balls bouncing around is understandably a big distraction.
Yeah, a little bit. A lot of it.
I take the grenade, bounce around, and throw this fucking grenade over at the walkers while y'all make a break for the Jeep. Bounce my way back to the Jeep and we skirt on out of here.
Or
let's see what this bomb does first.
Game Daddy, can't you just turn off all the lights and while it's dark we can just leave?
I mean, I was kind of hoping for some crazy ass shit, but that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, as much as I love chaos for the chaos gods, wow.
Mr. Murder, do your thing.
You know what? Because I believe our action pool is filled at the moment.
It is.
It 100% is.
To increase my size to the size of these walkers, and then shoot
yes.
laser beams.
Yes.
I am creating our action.
It's a land shark with a giant freaking laser beam on its head.
I am becoming the Godzilla monster I was destined to be.
Wait till you show your kids back in the other dimension. Wait till they get this new trick. Oh my god. You're going to be worshipped as a god, not just the king. Yeah, you got to pay for it. But it's
He
okay.
did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. He redeemed. Yeah, he redeemed. Yeah, he just got, what's the roll? 16. Okay. All right. Well, it's shut the fuck up. All the Muses must be quiet for a minute. But I'm gonna go down one since we already did that because we haven't done this one yet. All right. Actually, we're gonna do this. This is gonna end the show, but I want to resolve the big event that's happening. Meanwhile, Mao, you need to pick a poem. Rock becomes huge. Just starts shooting lasers out of his eye. Are you gonna destroy some of the walkers and stuff? What are you doing?
Causing general mayhem, destroying walkers, stepping on jeeps. Not the jeep that we had, that we were kind of looking at.
Make it so they can't chase us.
Yeah, destroying, killing people. Like maybe I just, after I've satiated that, might just start chasing Harry as a giant screaming monster, shooting freaking laser beams.
All right, so this is how. If Mao's okay with this is what I'm thinking. Rock does this. Everybody, these people start like for a moment they don't know what's going on, but then they're pulling their guns and starting to. Hey, Legion Icarus. So they pull their guns. They're starting to shoot at Rock as he's bursting, shooting lasers, huge, destroying walkers. You guys take that chaos and run to the Jeep. You and Yami get in the Jeep, get it started, and you start peeling out. You tell Rock, come here, we're leaving. Rock, you turn, you run. As you're running, you get smaller and smaller and smaller. You jump in the back, and you guys head up out of the chaos, up the ramp. How's that sound?
Dig it. I dig it.
And then we're going to end this episode with the drama bomb that was dropped was poem time. Mal reads a poem from the Dickens Bible.
Okie dokie.
Make it again.
God permits industrious angels afternoons to play. I met one. Forgot my schoolmates. All, for him, straight away. God calls home the angels promptly at the setting sun. I missed mine. How dreary marbles after playing crown.
That's it.
That's it.
Ta-da!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Does
that'll
anyone know what that means?
yeah, think on that. Think on that. All right, so recap. Mao and the Muses woke up in the humans' facilities on their detention floor. Mao was going to be purged because she could not answer the questions. By the way, you look in your backpack when you grab your Dickens Bible out, and the glove and diary are missing.
They're missing now?
They're not in there.
Okay.
no.
The glove,
You had said
Lucy's
before-
glove, and the diary of Gwynplaine are gone, are missing from your bag. They've taken it.
Okay, so somehow I lost it between the time when I took it off of Dr. Dick Face.
It wasn't in there. It wasn't in there when you
Okay,
grabbed it off
okay.
Dick Face.
They just took it with them when they left you.
Yeah.
It might have been on Dr. Dick Face.
Yeah.
Shit. All right.
Yeah.
The naked guy.
So you couldn't answer the questions about where you had found the Lucy's glove and the diary detailing the making of a piece of equipment that could destroy God. That is now, and you couldn't answer that you were going to be killed. You escaped because the blood coup happened as the Bloodmaster began to take over the humans in the facility. You met a new friend, Yami, who's an animal lover and does not feel the same way about you as her compatriots do. You guys had an idea of either you could escape through the tunnels underneath to go to Zoo, but then take the irradiated route, or join up with the military, which is leaving now to go and attack Zoo. You sped off in a Jeep with a turret on top, which is not unfamiliar to some of you. And and you're now racing up out of the underground in order to maybe get to Zoo before they do, or we will see next episode.
I want to man the turret. I have an aimbot installed.
Oh, fuck yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, next week will be the chapter finale, this particular part of the story, and we'll see what happens. It will either be the fall of Zoo or I don't know, the Zoo's last stand. But then we'll be back with a brand new chapter in this story a couple weeks later.
After the Chaos Gods.
Yeah. What else did we learn tonight? Did we? Oh shit! We learned that Budadiah has giant balls that are
Yes.
Yeah, invincible.
Uh-huh.
No toad.
Rock can grow really big. Game Daddy can hypnotize people. That's fucking
All hail
fantastic.
Hypno-toad.
There was
Oh,
actually a
hail.
lot of mutating muses today, which was fantastic.
Yes, love it. Love it. Yeah, and then Mao got to use her new reshaped flesh power, which is pretty fucking awesome. And she's got red eyes.
That was a really cool way to use it, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Legionaris. We are ending, though. We're going to head out. Let's find somebody to raid.